Hi all, in this video we'll see the implementation of linear search algorithm. This is an algorithm or a process which is used to search for an element in an array. That means if you are having list of elements and if you want to search for any element in that list, then this algorithm would be helpful to search for that element in a list. Okay, and here in this searching algorithm will search for the element in a linear manner. That means in a line. We start searching from the starting index till the ending index by searching one after another, by visiting one index after another index. We'll see in detail in a while. Okay, now first to implement this algorithm, we need an array of elements or the list of elements. For that purpose, I declared an array. Here, declare list. This is the name of my array, and it is the array of lower index 1 and the higher index as 10. And I would like to store integers in my array. That's why I declare the type as integer. When you write this statement immediately in the memory, the system will assign 10 continuous memory spaces to hold the elements for an array. And as we declared this of type integer, then computer will provide each memory space with the capacity of integer. That means suppose your system is offering 2 bytes of memory space for the integer, okay, integer data type, then in an array each index will be provided with 2 bytes of memory space. Okay, now if you declare the statement like so for an array, then this kind of empty array get created in the memory space. Okay, after that I assigned all of these values to my array. Whenever you do like so in the memory, immediately what all the elements you assigned that get allocated in the memory spaces of the array from the first index to the last index, like this. Now our list of elements is ready. Okay, then after that we will ask the user to provide one number to search in the array. Okay, I took 8 as a key value, searching value by myself. Otherwise, you can ask the user, use the input command, and you can ask the user for the key to be searched in this array. Okay, after that our list is array and the key is ready. We have to search for this key in this array. Okay, as I already told you, in this algorithm we search for the element in a linear manner. Okay, I will tell you orally now how the algorithm works, and I'll implement the same with the logic. First, we'll take this number, okay, and we'll compare the first indexed element. If both are same, okay, I just quit the loop and I'll tell I found the that element is there in the list. Okay, if I don't find it, then I go to the second element. Again, I'll do the same comparison with the second element. If it is not same, then I'll move to the third element. Okay, again I'll compare my key with the indexed element. If it is not same, then I'll move to the next element, next index. That means I'll continuously compare my key with the indexed element, moving from left to right like in a linear manner. Okay, how to do that? Okay, first let me write the logic for comparing my key with the indexed element. Okay, first index element. How do we write that? If you want to compare, then we have to use the conditional statements. In the conditional statements itself, we can write the comparison operators. If is the conditional statement used to compare the data. If key, if key equal to list of list of I. Here I am naming my index as I. Okay, then you can change the index value later if you don't find it. If key value is equal to list of I, okay, then what should we do? We have to check, or we have to assign is found variable to true. Okay, this is the variable which will notify you whether you find the element or not. Okay, whenever I find the element, whenever I find the match with the key, okay, then I'll assign is found variable to true. Okay, here we have to, if I execute this statement, okay, then only one comparison will be done. Okay, but I have to compare my key with all the elements in an array. Okay, the same comparison, that means the same comparison logic I have to perform with all the index in the array. Then how do I do that? Okay, just keep this logic inside a loop, then it will iterate. This logic gets iterate for all the indices of the element. For I is equal to 1 to 10. Okay, for I is equal to 1 to 10, that means when I is 1, we'll check that 8 equal to list of 1. 8 equal to list of 1? No, we don't enter this if statement, and this statement won't get execute. Again we'll move to the next iteration of the for loop. Next, here I am ending the if. Okay, then I will become 2. Again I'll enter that loop, and I'll try to compare my key with the list of 2. Is 8 is equal to list of 2, that is 2? No, we don't enter this conditional statement. Again, next I gets increment, and I will become 3. Okay, then we'll enter the loop, then we'll compare 8 with the list of 3. Is 8 equal to list of 3, that is 1? No, then we don't enter this if statement. Again we'll get out of the if statement, and I gets increment, then I will become 4. Okay, then we'll enter the loop, and we'll compare if 8 is equal to list of 4. Is 8 is equal to list of 4? No, we don't enter this if statement. We'll get out of the if statement, and I gets iterate, I gets increment. Okay, now I is 5. Okay, now then we'll enter the loop, key is equal to list of 5. 8 is equal to list of 5? No, we don't enter this conditional statement. We'll get out of this conditional statement, then the incrementation of the I happens. Now I is 6. Okay, now key, then we enter the loop, will compare key. 8 is equal to list of 6. Yes, 8 is equal to list of 6. Then we'll enter this if statement, and if is found, we assign is found to true, that means we found the element. Okay, if you want to, is found becomes true. Okay, if you want to continue searching continue the searching, okay, throughout the array, you can do that, but it is the time complexity get increase. Okay, whenever you find it, okay, immediately try to get break of the loop. Okay, try to write the break statement in this in this if condition. Okay, so that you will break out of this loop, okay, immediately, and the no more iterations happen. Okay, if we find an element, we don't need to iterate, we don't need to traverse the remaining elements in the array. That's why I wrote the break statement. I don't traverse the remaining elements. Whenever I find it, okay, I just break my loop, and I'll get out of the loop. Okay, after getting out of the loop, okay, then only you have to check if is found equal to true. Okay, In some cases, okay, we would be not having the element, key element in the whole array. Then that means we don't enter this if statement at all. That means if is found will be the false through or even after traversing the whole array. Okay, if that is the case, that means that key element is not there in the array. Okay, if is found is equal to true, that means we found it. Okay, then we have to inform the user that output found. Okay, else means what? Is found is still false. If is found is still false, even though you traverse the whole array, that means that key value is not there in the array. Then you have to output not found. Okay, this is how the linear search algorithm works. Okay, and this is the logic for the linear search algorithm. We'll take the list of elements, we'll take the key element from the user, and we'll compare that key element with each and every index of an array by traversing the array with any of the loops. Here I have taken for loop, and the loop is your choice. You can go with the repeat until, you can go with the while loop. All this is your wish. Okay, as for loop is comfortable to me, I use the for loop. Okay, this is how you can traverse the whole array and search for your key element. If you find it, you just write it found. Otherwise, if you don't found it, you just write not found. Okay, I hope you all found this video informative. Thank you.